Mm-hmm.
Let me think, how does it start?
Time is realize diamonds rain across the sky, showering into the sun. Actually, it was Saints Row 2 because I know, yeah, Holy Earth was in Saints Row 2, yeah. But I didn't really start listening to Deftones until 2011, which was when Saints Row 3 came out. I was like, oh, they have another song in this game. Cool.
That is a song about losing your virginity in a car.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember it used to be the biggest fucking. I even bought I Am Not a Human Being too. That was the last Lil Wayne album I bought, and I was so disappointed. The kombucha mushroom people, she takes so far away. Can't believe you, can't believe you let your mother pray. Ding 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 sugar. That song is so fucking hard. Oh, yeah, I wish, I hope one day they can release something, but, God. You know, when Sarah started collabing with Tech Nine and shit, I was like, oh, there's a resurgence. Are they recording new shit? And nothing ever happened. I was like, aw, damn. Yeah, we just need another metal resurgence, please. To shit on these mumble rappers. I'm just kidding. Jordan's here.
Yeah, fuck off, nigga.
I'm just kidding, bro. I love you.
Yeah. You love this dick.
Oh,
I'm sorry, my musical tastes are superior to yours. No, I'm just kidding.
oh. He doesn't speak
Exactly.
Cardi memes?
Cardinese.
Oh, oh. Uh, what's that fucking sound effect he does? The whatever. Is that qualifying? Oh, you're talking about Playboy Cardi, right?
Yes,
Damn.
nigga. You goofy ass nigga.
It was the my King Cuddy. It was the my King Cuddy. He PhD. There's actually two Playboy Cardi songs I like. I like what's that song on Dial It? I'm gonna go catch that bitch. I'm on Miro lit. I'm on Kilo lit. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. and he released a song on SoundCloud before he got famous called Pump Fake.
Nigga, listen to Talk by Playboy. Well, not the original Talk. Listen to the Icy Twat remix. It is the best Playboy Cardi song.
Icy Twat's nice. His beats are. Whew. Mm. Oh, I've heard this. Yeah. I haven't listened to it. He has potential. He definitely has the charisma, like the way he raps.
Potential? Nigga is a thing already. What do you mean potential?
Potential to be better. Ugh.
But he doesn't need to be better.
Why? Does he
Because,
want to strive to be better as an artist?
I mean, most people, yes, but he's making millions doing what he's doing now, so why stop doing that? Why does he give a shit what you think?
I guess.
Wait, is that what she wore?
Is that a boner? No, you know whose next album I'm really waiting on? I'm waiting on that next Daft Punk album. It's been what? 7 whole years? Come on, fellas. Come on. We need another new disco resurgence. Or just a house music resurgence. What were you saying, Paris? Well, I mean, hey, if that's gonna be their last thing they do for a while, I mean, what? Random Access Memories, they won a Grammy. They had a bunch of hits off that album. Daft Punk got a lot of new fans from that album. Especially the whole thing with Get Lucky, where everyone was like, oh, who's this new artist, Daft Punk? I love how and I'm just staring at these comments like, y'all have never ever heard of Daft Punk. Not even from Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Not
That's
everybody
crazy.
has a robust musical taste.
What happened, Paris? Oh, that's Kanye West's backup band. What came out 4 years later? Oh yeah. I remember like following that album and like all the different names it had and like all the fucking leaks and shit, and then it finally came out. Wasn't it called like Boys Who Cry at one point, or Boy That Cries at one point? Yeah, I remember that. I wonder whatever happened to that Kanye album that was supposed to come out last fall.
You mean?
Yeah.
He's working on it.
Maybe Graduation Kanye or Graduation era Kanye kidnapped current Kanye and like body swapped with him, and now Graduation era Kanye has come to this era to release a new album to give us that good shit that Kanye is depriving himself. Jesus was okay.
So that's a pretty damn good song, though.
Yeah. Jesus walks.
I mean, to be fair, he really doesn't. He revolutionized hip hop multiple different times.
Yep.
So he really doesn't have to do anything else.
He came out in an era where everybody's chain was hanging low. Or he was an experimental dude where everybody's chain was hanging low. And you know what I'm trying to say. Referencing music at that time. I mean, sure, there were indie rappers at that time. You obviously had, like, I wouldn't really call Common indie, but, like, experimental artsy guys. Like, you had the Commons, you had the Aesop Rocks, but Kanye really took sort of like that experimental Lupe, yeah, Lupe.
I miss
Kanye
Lupe.
kind of took that to the mainstream. I do too. And I heard him say, "Nothing's ever promised tomorrow." Back when Adam Levine was good too. How can I forget about that?
Are you saying he's not good now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I used to fuck with Maroon 5 a lot, but... God.
It just feels so much shinier around that version.
Into the window last night, and you're... What the fuck happened to Lit? What even happened to Lit? They made the, what is this? My Own Worst Enemy. How did I forget the name of this song? This is like my anthem. Holmes. Oh yeah, yeah. I liked his first album. I don't really remember anything after that, but I've heard a couple of his newer songs, like they're fine. He's just another artist that kind of fell out of the industry, and now he's kind of just on his hyper woke shit. He released this new song called "Good Nigger Sticker" a couple months ago, and I lost my shit. Just, just seeing that pop up my recommended, my jaw dropped, and I was like, I gotta listen to this. Like, I thought B.O.B. was gonna come out here saying fucking nigger repeatedly over a hard ass trap beat, but it was the opposite. What? Well, apparently he released an album last week, B.O.B. on June 21st, called Fanatic. What, Jordan?
I just that's funny that we're talking about him and he released an album like last week.
Okay, what were you saying, Paris? Fucking release, that's funny. That's funny. But hey, you know, he started his own label. Good for B.O.B. So I haven't listened to him in years, but good for him. And it's not even on the streaming services, or at least it's not on Google Play Music. Driving slow on
Stuck
Sunday
and nobody
morning,
do her like
and I
she do
never
her. But me,
want.
make me like that. Chicks too, too. Real smooth, nothing better. Go to the letter. You got to respect that mamacita at the meter. She a go-getter.
Now remember when B.O.B. briefly came back with that song he did with Trey Songs? Not for
Nope.
long. Damn. Come and rest your bones with me. Oh my god, back and forth. I remember this song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Back and forth on niggas. Korn still makes music? That's crazy. I did, however, hear the new Kill Switch shit. Kill Switch Engage. Yeah. I was like, ooh, this is what I need. I haven't listened to an album fully since the album with All We Have, or since when Jesse first came back as a lead singer. But I've been needing to get back into, yeah. Holy diver, you were down and out in the midnight sea. Deeper, we're coming into the arms of sorrow. Yep. I remember when he first left Killswitch Engage, Howard, and then like not even a few weeks later, Elijah shows me that he starts a new band, and I'm like, damn. So much for diabetes, huh?
Wait,
Because I
what?
think he. So the lead singer of Killswitch Engage, the one that, he was the second lead singer. The original lead singer was a guy named Jesse Leach, I think his last name is, but he left. But he's the current lead singer now. But anyways, Howard Jones, he was the lead singer. He did This Fire Burns. He left Killswitch Engage. Yeah.
As you should.
You know, it's supposed to be Randy Orton's theme.
Yes.
No, but at one point, This Fire Burns was supposed to be like Randy Orton's new theme, and then they went back to. Yeah. But anyways, Mr. Jones, Howard Jones, he left. I think I remember it being due to complications of diabetes, and then literally like a few weeks or months later, he formed his own band, and they came out with a single, and I was like, oh, so much for diabetes, huh? Crazy. It'd be cool if Howard came back and like they did something where Killswitch has two leads and like Jesse does backup vocals or vice versa. That'd be dope. After that new single though, he's definitely starting to grow on me again. He brought something different to the table. I actually, can one of you guys resend that? Because I saw the exchange earlier. I was looking for the link, but I couldn't find it.
Like, I was just sitting down waiting for my train, and I was listening to it, and I was like, damn, this is really good. And then usually when I listen to songs, I kind of start to, like, envision life as a movie. Or, like, I'll attribute whatever I'm listening
Oh, I found it.
to a movie trailer. And when I heard that, I was like, damn, this sounds like a romance movie with, like, two outsiders, you know, like, I don't fucking know. That's just what it reminded me of.
I get what you're saying.
Two rebellious 16-year-olds lost in this world with nowhere to go. But they found each other.
The Wallflower Chronicles. Coming to a hot topic, I mean theater near you.
Based on best-selling fan fiction.
That was written on a BlackBerry. What, fan fiction or Blackberries?
Both.
I don't know. Can
No,
we bring
yeah.
back flip phone? Can we bring back flip phones?
I mean, Japanese people still use. Like, people in Japan use them all the time. That's like a huge thing still there.
Let's bring back the early 2000s. Fuck the 90s. Fuck the 80s. We bring them back to 2000s. We learn. I actually loved like the 80s and the 2000s stylistically and musically. Like, was one of my two favorite eras. You know, the 2000s you had translucent tech because you thought that was gonna be the future. You know.
I think I'll
Just the whole act, you know, you have the pastel picture, you get the baggy fucking basketball jersey, you get the fucking coming home on a weekend, fucking watching Toonami, then going on your GameCube or your original Xbox or your fucking PS2. Turn on your TV and watch them reruns of Smallville, but damn, you missed the most recent episode and DVR doesn't exist yet, so you gotta pop in that blank VHS and fucking record it the old-fashioned way, nigga.
Yeah.
I love the 2000s. It's my favorite. The best fucking cartoons. Now, future generations gotta grow up on Teen Titans Go.
Nigga, Teen Titans Go is fine. Shut up. All this nigga ever talks about is Teen Titans Go. Like it fucking murdered his family or something. Like it came out and then it caused his sister to become a drug addict or something. Like, calm down.
Yeah. Yo, sister, what? Paris, is there any way you can make yourself sound closer because you sound kind of far away? Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Okay. Please.
Fucking Jack.
Okay, what was he obsessed with? He actually what? I'm pretty sure there are, because I remember I went to New England Comics one Saturday and I had a couple, like, Teen Titans Go trading cards. I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking old. I mean, I know that's one of the reasons, but... It just looks like, in terms of mainstream animation, like on TV, it just seems like everything looks the same. Like, I obviously know the animation process is expensive and shit, and you have some standouts, like you have Adventure Time, you have Regular Show, you have Star vs. the Forces of Evil. You have standouts, but everything else, like, looks the same. And I love Steven Universe. And I love Gravity Falls. It's just when that style kind of takes over everything. It's like, fuck. You'd probably be hitting it. Oh. Yeah. It's funny because earlier I was watching Neon Genesis Evangelion and my dad came in and he was honest. Why does this look like... No, he was like, why does this look like Pokemon? And I'm just like, oh my god. That's just how the Japanese art style is. Black Clover, bro. Black Clover. In terms of animation, no? Nigga, fuck you! Oh, I'm like probably the... Okay, I'm convinced I'm the only person on planet Earth that does not mind Asuka's voice. Characteristic... Y'all could deal with Naruto saying, believe it, and I'm the fucking underdog. Sasuke! But y'all can't... Like, that's... Okay.
I mean, to be fair... Actually, never mind.
Speak your mind.
Nah, I was gonna say, you know, eventually he stopped saying believe it, and then, you know, the Sasuke shit doesn't come until, like, 200 episodes later.
I know.
I don't really care.
My viewing of Naruto was scattered when it was on TV.
So shut up.
Nigga. One day maybe.
Nah,
Paris, in terms of anime, what are you looking for? You looking for like something more short term, like 13, 26 episodes? You looking for something long, fantasy, sci-fi? Oh. Yeah. See, I can watch a live action like series that's like 100+ episodes, but when it comes to anime, it all just depends on the pacing. Like Inuyasha, I can watch Inuyasha over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. The fucking hair lady can get this dick. Yura of the hair, she can get this dick. Yeah. I haven't watched Inuyasha fully in years. One of these days I'll rewatch it.
you fucking kidding me? I don't have enough points. What the fuck?
Yo, I just remembered Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go out of nowhere. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. JetX! JetX was my shit. Yep, get it. Break down. Get it? Ah, that show was so underrated. Like that, at that time, like I was super obsessed with like Jet Set Radio and shit, and that was like the perfect show to complement it. Like, you crazy. Like I was like really like into the whole sci-fi sort of like urban graffiti. I still am. I love shit like that. But that was like, that show was so complimentary. That, I love Get Ed, I love Skyhawks. Skyhawks was my, or Stormhawks, whatever it was called on Cartoon Network. Stormhawks was my shit, nigga! The one Canadian show I could tolerate that wasn't Total Drama Island. Oh yeah, Kappa Mikey. I didn't forget about Kappa Mikey. No, under town. Mikey's come to town. From the USA, lost in Japan. Yeah. It's weird because when I was younger, I didn't get a lot of the jokes and references because at that point I wasn't super exposed to anime yet. Yeah. Remember the fucking Nicktoons Film Festival? I think so. Yeah. I remember that Speed Racer reboot that was on Nickelodeon. Speed Racer, Nicktoons Network. Nah, remember the other Voltron reboot that was on Nicktoons Network? I loved that show, and then it got canceled, but hey, we got Pointy Elf Ears Ebony Allura, and that's all a nigga could ask for. You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. I'm not your boyfriend. I don't know about that. You had 2008. You had Flapjack, Alien Force started airing, Symbionic Titan. Wait, what was she?
Huh?
You gotta get this nigga.
Yeah, we just.
I'm coming to Stolen or wherever you live, and I'm gonna bind your hands. And where'd you move to? Boston? You in Boston now? That's crazy. This man said Flapjack was so surreal, and that show was great. West.
Oh, I think this
what else? Oh yeah. 2012 was probably like the last hurrah for Cartoon Network. And then 2010 Adventure Time came. Oh my! Adventure Time changed my whole perspective on animation. Like, it's so simplistic, but like Adventure Time did so much for like modern animation in terms of like what can and can't be like told to kids, I guess, or at least a younger audience. Same-sex relationships, death. I mean, to be granted, death's been tackled in other shows before, but like it kind of brought it more to a forefront. Parental issues. It's kind of weird how Gumball evolved. Like, initially it was kind of tame, or it seemed like this sort of, like when it first came out, it was kind of slice of life, but like with different types of creatures. And then as the show went on, it just, yeah, I loved it. That was the best thing that ever happened. At like season 3, 4, they started getting into Black Gear territory, and I was like, all right, I'm, I'm all aboard. I'm for this.
Why am I full on points? This is annoying. This is literally like the same fucking
2012,
setup.
you had DC Nation.
Oh, maybe I didn't have nails.
Fucking.
I probably didn't have nails.
Yeah.
On the original.
I started rewatching it because I want to get caught up so I can watch season 3. Because Cartoon Network really fucked that show in the ass.
Fuck it.
It was so weird because at that point, I don't know why, but I used to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai like on a weekly basis. I think it was like every Saturday they had new episodes or something.
Fine.
Yeah, I remember when it was first announced, I thought Kai was going to be a continuation, and it wasn't. So I was like, oh, I've watched this on Toonami. What's happening? I'm scared. I feel like I'm the only person that likes the GT. Probably not. That likes the GT opening. Because whenever, yeah, because whenever, or just the Dragon Ball Z rap opening, Dragon. That's because every time a reviewer brings up like the dub or the Western release of Z and GT, they always open with the openings and like, ugh, who asked for a rap opening? Like that was the hypest shit ever. Get out of here. Step into the Grand Tour.
Wait, Tyler liking rap?
Nigga, hello. I like Kendrick. Yeah, Tyler's great. Igor was fantastic. I gave it a 10 out of 10.
You know, this nigga still doesn't listen to Flower Boy?
That's the only Tyler album I haven't listened to.
Which is really sad. I mean, I think Igor's better.
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
Oh, they said it was his best. I was like, oh well. I mean, no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, before Wolf was my favorite Tyler album, I didn't really like Cherry Bomb. Obviously, I haven't listened to Flower Boy, but now Igor is my favorite Tyler album. I've obviously listened to I've listened to Who Dat Boy. I've listened to the song with Kali Uchis. Up See You Again. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna absolutely murder you.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Nigga, listen to it. Just sit down and enjoy it.
Alright, I promise. I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna wake up at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. sharp tomorrow, and you are gonna hear from me. You're gonna see the messenger notification while you're at work, doing your shit. You're gonna see, I just listened to Flower Boy. And then you're gonna see hard eyes emojis, or possibly thumbs down emojis. Probably not, because from what I've heard from Flower Boy, I really like. So, oh yeah, and I've heard the opening track with Rex Orange County. That song is great. Was that the opening? Tomorrow, if I don't listen to Flower Boy tomorrow, Jordan, you're welcome to drive to my house and kill me in front of my dad and my sister. Absolutely. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is the day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna set an alarm right now and just call it Flower Boy. I already have one set, but I'll rename it. Alright. Oh. Remember Iron Man Armored Adventures? That show was... Huh? I don't remember, but I know Rhodey... I'm pretty sure Rhodey was his friend. Still. Yeah, it was like, it was a teen Oh, was Iron Man good Armored? I don't even remember. The villain... Yeah, the Mandarin was the main. Yeah, the Mandarin was the main villain. That was such a cool dynamic. How they were all teenagers with them. You got to see teenage Mandarin. That was a pretty interesting take on Iron Man. Yeah, everybody hated that show, but as they say, today's bullshit, tomorrow's nostalgia. And in this case, it's tomorrow's nostalgia. 'Cause that show came out what, like 10 years ago.
And that bummed me out. That jacket was really fucking cool. This is a different hairstyle. Wait, no, it's not even the hairstyle. It's the fucking jacket and the helmet. Shit, doesn't make any sense.
I've had Sanguine Paradise and a fucking That's a Rack stuck in my head for like the last 2 weeks. Like every single time, I always find myself saying, "No strings attached. That's a Rack." That's her. Stick the tongue to the eye roll. If I roll, if I hole. That song is so catchy. Oh yeah, hell yeah! That's a good meme. It's a great meme. You know what I really want? What, Tyler?
What, Tyler?
Thanks, whoever. Oh, I asked you what I really want, and I was like, I want DreamWorks to buy the rights for Thundercats from Cartoon Network and make it Netflix
sorry, bro.
exclusive.
Thundercats roar.
Thundercats more. But anyways, I want DreamWorks to buy the rights to Thundercats and make a Netflix exclusive Thundercats show because they've been absolutely killing it with Voltron and She-Ra. I'll take it a step further and give us another 80s property with its own unique spin. That's not Thundercats work.
Sorry,
what happened?
buddy.
Try what? Oh. It's great. From what I've watched, I gotta cop back into it, to be honest. Because I was steadily watching it, and then I started watching Black Clover, and I kind of just dropped it. What? I watched that for a little bit. My friend Michael Du Bois got me into it. Oh, you do? What the fuck? Hmm. Yeah, he moved to New York. I saw him a couple months ago. No, Michael Du Bois did. I really want to hang out with everybody again, but like no one ever hits me up anymore.
Because you suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. But it's like whenever we hang out now, it's always the same shit. It's either smoking or some other drug. Like, I just want to have another movie night. That's all I want.
Sorry, bro. Those days are gone. Niggas want to kill themselves, so they use they get above, or I'm sorry, under the influence to uh,
I
yeah.
just want to like go to an arcade or some shit and just like record people doing sick skating tricks and hype up my friends and talk about action figures and shit. Miss that shit.
What? I mean, Nicole moved closer to Target. I moved to Randolph.
Target.
Tess lives in the same place. Yeah, I was only there for like a year. I don't know if you ever hung out with Rafi. I mean, I met Tyler before I moved.
I met Jordan through a mutual online friend of. Well, I can't really call him an online friend now because I've met him because he lives in Massachusetts too. I met him through a friend of mine named Connor. His PSN is Renzo Kukin ZX, and then I found out he knew a lot of people that I knew, and I was like, what?
No.
Huh? No.
He lives in Worcester. I mean, I'm sorry, not Worcester. Yeah, Worcester.
Yeah, he's from Worcester, and then I found out that Jordan knew a bunch of people I knew, and I was like, oh, you know Paris, cool.
And I met Connor through Corey Raymond.
I also met Corey Raymond through Connor.
No, I met Connor through Corey.
Oh, yeah, that's so weird. Yeah. I met Corey Raymond back on the Xbox Live days. Connor was like, oh, this is another dude from Massachusetts. And then he asked me...
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it
Wait,
be.
Corey Raymond? Damn, when Corey Raymond has more game than you. That's crazy.
Wait, is she the girl who works at Mingdu? I'm asking you. Do you know? I think so. I don't know. I think there was a girl there that her name was Kaylee. Because I remember I went out for drinks with him and Brian one night, and like he was buddy with the girl who was like helping assist with the DJ or the karaoke dude. I think her name was Kaylee. No. The only thing I remember from that night is drinking a Mai Tai, getting fucked up, and having to hear Corey's dad continuously talk about the Stoughton kids that died in that car accident, like for an uncomfortable 20 minutes, or at least what felt like 20 minutes.
Oof.
What? Did you say racist shit? Oh yeah, he called Obama a spick in front of me one time.
What?
I don't know. One time I was over at his house, and somehow they got into the conversation of Obama, and he said it, and then he like kind of realized that I was there, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "What? It's fine, I guess."
Crazy. What level are you now, Paris? What level are you now in Borderlands 2? Ooh. Ooh. BRB.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Yes.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh yeah.
Tap, 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 tap the night away. What's the turn?
Welcome back.
Wavelength back in the 1980s, secret government employees woke up famous guys and ladies and made a new search and other topics. It's that type of beat that makes you want to move your feet. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've listened to Chance.
Chance? More like not gonna give it a chance, cause it's rap.
It's pretty heavy. Oh. Oh.